Hey guys, it's Jesse again, and two things came in the mail today. One is Ranger X for the Genesis, which is an excellent big-ass robot side-scrolling shooter. And this little guy, which is a USB Sega Saturn controller. I've been wanting to play Sega Saturn games, but I didn't want to struggle with using the keyboard, and I don't own a Sega Saturn. But this kind of solves that problem. So anyways, it is the classic controller made by Retrolink for Windows and Mac. I don't know what this is. It's not a sticker. Support the kids in need. Purchase of this item helps this great educational cause. Huh. What if that foundation goes defunct or something? Weird. Anyways, as you can see, it's just a Sega Saturn controller that's USB connected. Gives the look and feel of the original Sega Saturn controller. Ergonomic button layout for PC fighting games. It's very specific. USB enabled. Plug and play. 6-foot cable. That's pretty good actually. On the sides, just another picture. Here just says classic controller Retrolink. And on the back, now you can play those Saturn emulators as if it's the actual console. Oof. Not even trying to avoid that controversy. This USB controller takes away the hassle of configuring your keyboard to fit the demands of each Sega Saturn compatible game. Perform those fighting game special move combos with ease using the ergonomic button layout. I will say that this controller was the best for fighting games. I had a friend who had a Saturn and we played on it quite a bit. USB connected gives the, is that the same as? Yeah, it's the same as the stuff on there, so we'll avoid that. I haven't opened this, so this will be a pure unboxing. I did, however, cut the tape on the side to make it a little easier. So, let's open it. Nothing in there. And, yep. This used to be a Sega endorsed thing. I'm pretty sure Sega didn't produce them before, but it used to say Sega here instead of Retrolink, so I don't know if it was official or not, but whatever. So yeah, mine is like dirty. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's weird. Start button's actually rubber, like the original, so that's cool. It's not red like the package would suggest, so that's good. Feels alright. Buttons are kind of stiff. Not bad. There's sort of a I can't recall how the Sega Saturn buttons felt. I thought they felt a lot like I'm tapping my Sega Genesis controller over here. A lot like a Sega Genesis controller, if I recall. Sort of texture, but these are just kind of I don't know if you guys can hear that. Just kind of a cheaper plastic, I think. I don't think these are the original. They could be though. I could be wrong. I do recall this though. This feels fine. This feels just like a Sega floating D-pad, and it feels really good. But this is kind of that same weird cheap plastic these are. When in reality, this should be kind of a higher quality plastic. Like, I'm gonna bring my Genesis controller in the shot. This kind of a textured, if you can hear that, kind of a harder plastic. And this sounds like, you know, it's kind of more hollow. Shoulder buttons, these actually feel just like the Saturn controller actually. They're even as clicky. I will say though that this sort of, the textured back feels just like the Saturn. Yeah, I think, I don't tap in it a lot, but yeah, that feels like the Saturn. I'd just say the controls, which is what matters, doesn't feel exactly like the Saturn, but they do feel good though. I mean, They feel responsive. A little bit stiff, just needs to be broken in. The D-pad feels really, really good, just kind of that weird slippery plastic. But yeah, USB here, and not much to say about it, so I guess I'll record some gameplay with it. This also works on the PS3, kind of like, I mean, you don't have to set up anything extra, it just works. This is your D-pad, and this is, I think this is square, Y, circle, X. Then these are 2 of your shoulder buttons, and then these are your triggers, I believe. So you can, like, let's say Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the PlayStation Store, like, is mapped correctly to these buttons. So that's a plus. I don't own any of those games on PS3 though. I buy all my arcade games on 360. So yeah. Anyways, let's check out some gameplay. Alright guys, I'm here testing the Retrolink Saturn controller, and I'll be playing some Radiant Silvergun because Radiant Silvergun is awesome and very Japanese. So let's get into it. I forgot to mention the price on this controller. I picked it up for about $7, maybe $8, $9 with shipping, which is a great deal. I do know the Sega endorsed ones are harder to find because they're not made anymore. They only made them for a short period, but this one turned out to be just fine. So let's get into it. I chose Radiant Silvergun because it uses every button on the controller. So let's listen to this awesome cutscene then.
また行っちゃったよ。艦長、出るぜ。
I have no idea what they said, but it sounded awesome. So anyways, this is right, left, up, down, hold on. Diagonals work just fine. This is the A button shooting right now. I'm just holding it down. This is the B button. It's kind of holding attack. Here's the C button. It's also kind of odd attack. X is sort of this weird lock-on attack. That's X. Y is this forward and backward attack. Z is this laser. And R is for this really weird, like, sword that you probably never use in Radiant Silvergun unless you're some kind of madman who likes to get really close to his enemies in a spaceship shoot. If you are said madman, send me a message and tell me that you're a madman. Maybe I'll send you money. No guarantees. Left button doesn't do anything in Radiant Silvergun, or left shoulder button. But I know it works. I tested it in other games before doing this game. But no, this is fantastic. This beats playing on the keyboard any day. The plastic, the weird plastic on the control pad is, you know, kind of weird. But it's definitely playable. And I don't know, I'm not really noticing it after a while. It just kind of stuck out at first, but it's fine now. But yeah, this beats a keyboard any day, as well as a stock 360 controller, the fat ones, because those D-pads suck. I don't use those when I play PC games with a controller anyways. I use, like, this mini controller called, or that mini 360 controller is made by Powerade, like the little green one that lights up, because that one has a better D-pad. But it can't beat the Saturn's D-pad, and this feels just like it. Just a little more cheaper plastic, I guess. Open. Yes. Anyways, that was the
kind of unboxing and overview of the Retrolink Saturn controller. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all next time.